Hi guys, I'm Mike.
And I'm Stephen.
And this is F1 Fanatics. Welcome back to the channel to another episode of F1 Fantasy Weekly, the game where you get 100 million budget to select 5 drivers, 1 team, and you score points over the course of a Formula weekend, or don't. Too soon? Too soon. To compete against your friends and the world. Woo!
I'm glad someone's excited.
We're at Silverstone this weekend. What an experience. Love attending Grand Prix. Nice.
Seeing your favourite drivers in the race.
I mean, honestly, seeing Fernando Alonso go around there, seeing Lewis Hamilton win a British Grand Prix. I mean, tough luck if you're a Max Verstappen fan out there. And tough luck if you're a Max Verstappen fan positioned at Maggots for the race. Because you would not have seen him pass once.
Should we just get into it? Should we
It's okay. It's gonna be okay. We'll go again. It's alright.
I've just been trying to forget about it, but we just have to keep reviewing it.
Yeah.
I have to keep going through the same pain.
Yeah. And you know, the pain is, and obviously yesterday, you haven't watched it, we had a live stream, we spoke about the incident and came to the conclusion it was a racing incident. If you want to hear a more in-depth and in-detail take on that racing incident, obviously, like I said, watch the race, our race review live stream.
Yeah. So
what I'm about to say now contradicts that. Lewis Hamilton, what were you doing? We're a Mega Driver, man. We waited for this weekend, we gambled, and then bang! See him out. Oh, I'm expensive and you should have Mega Drivered me instead. Piss off, mate. Don't take him out. All of us were Mega Drivering Max. Just one job. You could win the race, mate. If you got a second, it wouldn't have been as horrendous. But what were you thinking, taking him out? Screen record starts now.
I love how you say this. All of this wearing the Mercedes. With specifically Lewis Hamilton Mercedes.
Yeah, to confirm I love Lewis Hamilton. But for again, the second time, he has pissed me off in fantasy. Monaco, you know, 7th, where the frick he finished there. That was a waste of my time. And then didn't back him for the Mega Drive here. Max kept that in, holding it on. Was 230 whatever in the world. No, not the world. God, that would have been good. In the F1 Fanatics League. And whoop, no, gotta take out Max. And you know, it's got worse because I'm convinced it was 55 points, but it's 54 points looking at it here. So that's 1 point less than I thought. Oh, should have Mega Drivered Norris and turboed Perez or Bottas. Oh, mate, couldn't turbo Bottas, so jog on, mate. Oh, what a bit.
It was a painful one. It was like a double blow. Not seeing Max and then going, oh yeah, we Mega Drive it.
I've resigned. We're here for you for the rest of the season so you can just watch our pain and basically go, whatever those guys say, don't do that. Because Lewis Hamilton or Esteban Ocon are going to come along and they're going to throw it all up in the air and cock it up.
We're just spectators, you know? We are the...
I even got the Valtteri Bottas pick right.
I'm sorry.
Gasly got a puncture on the last lap as well, so he dropped out. Mick Schumacher got an issue, so he didn't even beat Mazepin. Norris and Bottas, well, Norris always were going to ride, so at least we didn't jinx that one. Well, I suppose it would have been even better if McLaren actually managed to get the podium out of it. So thanks, McLaren pit crew. Oh, jeez. I'm done with this game. It's a joke. Send you on a roller coaster. What a joke.
Wait, send you on a roller coaster? Is this a roller coaster that just goes downwards?
Yeah, it's... What's the one at Alton Towers? Oblivion.
It just drops.
Yeah.
You went up when you were making money.
My fantasy team might as well for this year go into Oblivion. Oh, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's a goddamn sprint. And I pulled a hamstring on the line. I got a false start and got disqualified. I don't even know what reference is. Lewis, congratulations for winning the Grand Prix. Could you please not have ruined my fantasy team like that? It feels personal now. Twice, Lewis. Twice. I haven't backed you since because when I did back you, you let me down. And then when I don't back you, you take out the other guy. To confirm racing incident. But...
Well, at least he had the sprint qualifying points that made him not have a minus overall.
That's a stupid game. Because Lewis Hamilton got fastest lap in that as well, didn't he? So that's like more. Here at F1 Fantasy, don't play it because it's only going to get you down. I hate it. I don't want to be here, but we're committed. It says it in the name, F1 Fantasy Weekly. So every week, even when it goes wrong, I have to be here. I don't want to be here. I want to go. I want to talk about Lewis Hamilton anymore.
Well, we're going to have to.
God damn it. All right, well, do you want to take over? Are we doing a spreadsheet
together,
first?
man. At least you could
talk about this.
Enjoy the Sunday.
65 points! Where's that come from? That's literally the best mega, isn't it? That literally is.
It's the best ever Mega Driver on F1 Fantasy.
Ah. Look here. Max Verstappen. Other than Baku, where tyre failure, it's been in the top 5, same as Lewis, ever since. And then Lewis then, what?
He's still got more points than Lewis.
Of course he has. Of course he has. Because he's been so good all year. All right?
But we need to zoom in. Just so people can...
I don't want to see 65 points any clearer.
Well, also on the teams, there was a Lewis Hamilton team I think you could have made by bringing like Ferrari. But shall I go through it?
Do what you want, mate. I don't care.
Well, this is just as painful as me as it is for you, okay?
Is it?
I'm just maintaining control right now.
Were you hurt by Lewis Hamilton in Monaco? I say nice things about you, Lewis. Supported you on Sunday. This how you repay me?
Lewis Hamilton, best ever Mega Driver with 65 points.
I'm so happy.
We thought that Silverstone would be the weekend for the best Mega Driver of the season. We just didn't think it was going to be Lewis Hamilton. And we also didn't think Max Verstappen would be so far off, obviously, with that first lap incident in the race. But Lando Norris comes in second with 53 points, which actually makes him the third best Mega Driver this season. I believe, maybe not. Yeah, he would have been the third best. So we jokingly said it last week, Mega and Lando, but, it would have been fairly decent. Charles Leclerc came in third with 48 points. Valtteri Bottas with a great 41 points. And Fernando Alonso with a solid first time appearance in the top 5 with 35 points. Man, you got your boy up there.
He was on a bloody race streak as well.
Why didn't you back your boy?
Well, because I had to go Valtteri Bottas, didn't I? Technically, he's, still outscored by 6.
Yeah. Fernando
But
Alonso.
it meant that I probably should have gone Fernando Alonso, and I know Mick Schumacher would have still had to go for that one, and he's flopped. Not massively, though. Giovinazzi only got 12 points.
Well, all things considered, it's a bit of a flop with the extra points in sprint qualifying.
I'll tell you who was a flop. Pierre Gasly.
Yep. Okay, so let's round off the rest. Daniel Ricciardo just misses out on the top 5 with 27 points. Checo Perez, 22 points. Lance Stroll, 22. Carlos Sainz, 21. Max Verstappen, 18 points. Yuki Tsunoda, a pretty solid 17 points. George Russell, a great 16 points for him. Antonio Giovinazzi got 12 points. Nikita Mazepin, 11 points. Nicholas Latifi, 10 points. Esteban Ocon, 10 points. Pierre Gasly, as Mike mentioned, had that last lap, or puncture at the end. Was it literally on the last lap? It wasn't the last lap.
I think it was. I think I saw someone.
Pierre Gasly got 8 points.
I don't know when it was, but he just flopped.
Mick Schumacher got 8 points. I think it was near the end, not the last lap.
No.
Maybe it was. Kimi Räikkönen, 7. And Sebastian Vettel, -1 points, obviously spinning out early because he had suspension issues with the car. So, kind of stuffed him up because he was actually having a great weekend up until the race. So, unfortunate for Sebastian there. There we go, on to the teams. As you can see, Mercedes at the top there, 86 points, and then Ferrari out of nowhere, 72 points. They were on streaks, weren't they, or something like that? Did they have a race streak? I
just
believe?
think they did well. They got a second place and sixth, was it?
Yeah, but they still need us. I think they would
Could have
just
been even
still-
better if they didn't fluff Sainz's pit stop.
Yeah, I think they still would have needed a streak to get up to 72 points. I think it must have been a race bomb. Then McLaren still came in with a solid 58 points. Red Bull disappointed 43 points. Aston Martin 29 points. And then you had Alpine on 28, Williams on 19, AlphaTauri on 18, Alfa Romeo 12, and Haas also joining the 12-point club. Wow. As you can see, my main team on the left's pretty poor. Pretty shocking, really. And then all 3 of them were shocking because they're all. I didn't actually try to make a Lewis Hamilton team. I just didn't see it.
Didn't see it coming.
So there we go. Let's look at the league. Let us look at the league. I think I'm still in the top 100.
No, you're still 88.
Yep. But my chance to make big gains up has fallen away. So let's look at the top 5.
We do have to say there are new entries in, so the louder the better. Very clever name there. I appreciate that. I'm going to guess. No, it was. But Turbo Driver Norris, Perez, Verstappen, Alonso, Russell, and Red Bull. So
Nice.
a change from the super team.
Nice variation.
Alonso
That
and
paid off.
Russell definitely paid off big time as well. So that was good. So well done to Harry.
Nice.
Raja Team 1, one of our regular kind of guns. Turbo Norris, Max, Perez, Schumacher, Gasly there. Means he's conceded a little bit of, I think he was like joint third last week.
But the thing, all these guys benefited off the Max crash because no one gained on them.
Absolutely.
So even though they did have the optimal team, everyone who was using their megas also couldn't catch.
Absolutely. So 205 points here. Verstappen, Perez, Norris 106, Gasly, Schumacher there. So Kill and Raja continue having that streak of having the same team. Jad 218. I had Sainz, so could have been really good weekend for Sainz, but it didn't pay off in the end. Probably would have been better off going for the Alonso. Could have made even more spaces up with Jad there. But Norris, Turbo, Verstappen, Perez, Schumacher, Red Bull. And Oliver C. Now I kind of feel like
New team.
it's a new team at the top. Obviously, Sean had been leading. He's dropped down to 9th in it. I wonder what he had. Didn't Turbo Norris. That cost him. Wow. Oliver, 258 points. So had Leclerc, Alonso, Verstappen, Norris, Schumacher, Red Bull. So that massively paid off.
Yeah, with the
Big
Leclerc
time.
Alonso. Solid. Welcome to the top spot, Ollie.
Yeah. Now the question is, can you hold on to it? Now got a 10-point gap at the top there. As you can see, I think that's pretty much everyone has used their mega. There was one here.
I think it's a bit further down.
Let me see. Oh, it was just like a smiley face. Okay, so a Mega Driver here. Ash B. 1998. It's still a Mega Driver would be a lot of gap to kind of make up there, I think. But yeah, pretty much all the Mega Drivers have been used. Kate Team 1 hasn't used it. Go from there. Mike Ski Team. Not sure
Where
on
have
that
you
one.
got ski team? They all playing F1 Fantasy.
Apparently I do. Apparently I do.
How do they do it? Are they going to Olympics or anything like that?
They're great. They're having
Okay.
a great time, and we continue to scroll down.
Yeah, I want to find out
and
more
there
about
I
my
am.
ski team.
211th. There we go. We can have a look. 260 points. Hey,
It's just pain.
it's just pain. Look at it. Look at that pain right there.
Pain. But that's what happens in F1 Fantasy. Sometimes it's your friend, but like with us, it's always your enemy. That's how the saying goes. Sometimes your
This year's
friend,
gone so wrong.
always your enemy.
So wrong.
Yeah, it's. But we are not there to compete at the top. We are there to.
We are here to facilitate others to do better than us.
Exactly. Yes. There we go. We're the personal trainers of F1 Fantasy.
Yes. That's what we go. Do as we say, not as we do.
Yes.
Although what we say is what we do.
Yes. So
Don't know how it works out, but do well.
there's some complicated maths in there.
Oh, gosh.
But I hope you work it out.
Yeah. All right, we're ending the screen recording there.
Yes. Just gonna say anything.
I'm a broken man. Twice, Lewis. has hurt
This,
me.
yeah.
Twice.
I mean, yeah. Ouch. You going to put him in your team for Hungary?
No. Because Max will bounce back, I'm sure.
But we'll be talking about that next week, because obviously you've got a week break. So only the review today, and then we'll be doing the preview next week. Your face.
There's just so much that I might as well just go full blitz mental for the rest of the season, to be
May
fair.
as well.
Because it's the only way I'm going to get some sort of recovery back. Not even in the top 200.
Be a trailblazer.
Get ready for wild F1 fantasy.
Go to Triple House.
Oh no. That's not going to work.
Come on then, let's wrap this up.
Make sure you let us know in the comments down below how you did this weekend, how we're doing in the league, and if you want to continue playing F1 Fantasy after this week. The new around here, I haven't done so already.
They can subscribe, and ding that bell.
Ding it. So for now. You F1 fans, keep racing. Get lost. Get out of here. Go away.